BMW owners, if you're encountering fault code 2A99, your DME is seeing a crankshaft and camshaft correlation or plausibility problem on the valve train side. On BMWs, that can mean a sensor issue, a VANOS control problem, or a timing mechanical issue, so keep watching before you clear it and hope it goes away. This code is BMW-specific, and the exact wording can vary by DME version and engine family. In plain English, the engine computer thinks the camshaft position signal does not match what it expects from the crankshaft, especially during startup, idle, or cam timing adjustment. You'll see this more often on certain BMW engines with VANOS and electronic cam timing control, but the meaning is not identical on every N52, N54, N55, N20, B48, or B58 application. The important part is the DME is unhappy with timing sync, not just that one single part is bad. Common symptoms include a rough idle, longer cranking, hesitation, reduced power, poor throttle response, and sometimes a check engine light with other timing-related codes. If the fault is active, the car may feel flat or uneven rather than completely dead. Is it serious? Often yes, because correlation faults can be caused by timing drift or a sensor reading problem that gets worse under load. If the engine is running rough, making abnormal noises, losing power, or throwing multiple cam/crank codes, minimize driving and get it checked quickly. If it only appeared once and the engine runs perfectly, it may be a temporary sensor or adaptation issue, but do not treat 2A99 like a harmless code you can ignore for weeks, especially on BMW engines, where timing-related faults can snowball. The most common causes are usually the cheapest first: a failing camshaft sensor, a crankshaft sensor signal issue, low battery voltage, poor wiring or connector contact, or an oil control issue affecting VANOS response. After that, you get into dirty or sticking VANOS solenoids, and then more expensive mechanical timing wear or chain stretch. On some BMW engines, the problem is not the exhaust solenoid by default, so do not jump straight to swapping parts. Intake and exhaust sensors are not always interchangeable, and the right test is to compare live data, not guess. Start with an OBD2 scanner that can read BMW-specific data, not just generic codes. Check whether 2A99 is current or pending, and look for related faults like cam sensor plausibility, crank sensor errors, VANOS position codes, or multiple timing faults. Then open live data and watch requested cam angle versus actual cam angle, plus engine speed and cam sensor plausibility, if your scanner supports it. If the numbers jump around, do not track correctly, or the fault returns immediately after clearing, that points you toward a real signal or timing problem. Next, do a basic underhood inspection. Check battery voltage. Look for loose connectors at the cam sensors and VANOS solenoids. Inspect the wiring for oil contamination or damaged insulation, and verify the engine oil level and condition are correct. If you have a BMW that's known for timing chain wear or oil pressure-related VANOS issues, listen for rattling on startup or uneven running. Any sign of mechanical timing noise raises the urgency, because this is when 2A99 can move from sensor territory into chain, guide, or timing adjustment repair territory. Fixes vary a lot by engine and chassis. A sensor, connector repair, or VANOS solenoid cleaning replacement may run about $80 to $350 DIY, or roughly $200 to $700 at an independent BMW shop, while dealer pricing can be higher. If the issue is mechanical timing, chain stretch, guide wear, or cam timing out of spec, costs climb fast, often into the $900 to $3,000 plus range, depending on the BMW engine and labor time. That's why the exact model and DME version matter so much here. So, the smart order is scan BMW live data, check for related codes, inspect connectors and oil condition, and only then replace parts based on evidence. If you want, the description has the scanner and BMW parts mentioned, and subscribe for the next fault code on your BMW.